All right, so we're gonna be starting this call in like the next 2 minutes. So if anybody is on the GoToMeeting, if you have questions, please ask. And if not, make sure you ask. Who on the call right now? Who's all on the call?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yo, but yeah, I can hear you. You got DFW Trade House on here. Me, you. Hold on.
Yo, send the link to my Facebook dog so I can get on my computer because I'm on my phone.
All right, but
Niggas in the bathroom.
GDF, who's that? Where Wealthy Chuck at?
Hey, Emery, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can't see you though.
Oh, USD look good though.
I'm not fucking with Euro. We're gonna start in just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm over here going through a few.
I'm on my food.
Yo, I thought I had that Twitch app.
I'm on.
Hey, World Club Canada.
Dre, what's good?
Let me download this app real quick, and then we're gonna start it off. So pretty much, I want you to be pull up a screen on your chart too, also, Justin, so you can pretty much get into the basics. We're not gonna keep it too long. Pretty much, I just sent them a script of what we're gonna be doing every single day. So we'll just be teaching people today, honestly, just the basics of support and resistance, understanding what to be looking for, what charts to be looking at.
I feel like I don't know if I want to get a new phone or not. Like, are you listening? When we were in Florida, it was dying super fast, but I feel like it was because.
Alright, I had to mute everybody. Not sure who that was and if they understood that they had a phone on. I bet. If y'all on the call though, y'all can unmute your phone. I just had to unmute people that was talking. Like if you're not talking or don't talk, don't mute your phone. But if you talk on a regular day basis, y'all can unmute your phone. I bet. JCT, I muted myself. Hold on. Quit.
Yo, my fault. I'm back.
Now you good. Alright, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with everything. So what's going on, everybody that's on here? I know some of y'all can't talk to me. Today we just decided. I was actually talking to Peter, Facundo, a few other leaders yesterday. We actually had a talk, and we were like, I think like now is the time where we have more people get on these calls and more people actually learning how to trade. Not even just learning how to trade. We want to hear more trade talk and less recruiting. I've been able to build my business honestly by getting into the gutter, like going into the trenches and actually doing this every single day with my team. At the end of the day, if you have been having problems with trading, maybe after these next few days, you'll get something. You'll understand a craft or understand a skill that'll help you, start getting where you need to be when it comes to trading, if it's money wise or it's just the process of being consistent. Besides that, what we want you guys to understand is just point blank is that don't make trading so difficult, but don't do not take advantage of what you have in front of you and just use that as a funnel just to get people to join your business. Remember, at the end of the day, this is your product, and if you want this business to last, which we all do, you have to understand this. Not only understand it, you have to be able to know something about it. Because I see a lot of people that's been in here for weeks and they ask a question that you should have already knew. And then we have people on certain teams that don't know anything. So we feel like now we want to step it up and do that. So anybody that's down for that, we're here for you. We're ready to take this to the next level. And every day we'll be doing stuff, covering over everything, helping you mark your charts up, going into more detail. I know there's a lot of traders out there that's doing it. Shout out to Q, shout out to Ryan, shout out to Chino, shout out to Darwin, everybody that's been doing it lately. And now we're gonna help you out doing it. So anybody who don't know me, my name is Emery. Pretty much I'm just gonna go over a basic of how you just get your chart set up, and then I'll kind of go over like how I already have mine set up, and we'll get more into detail with that. And my chart's probably like mad crazy, so don't pay attention to it. Whoa. All right. So over here on the right hand side, this is where you can find all your charts. If you click Market Watch, you can pretty much see all of them. If you don't, all you have to do is right click and show. You can either hide all or you can right click and you can show all. So some of you guys that don't know where certain things is, that's how you will find it. Let me take this gum out. Not unprofessional. But besides that, this is where you'll be able to find every single thing that you're looking for, regardless if it's just gold, oil, any commodities. You can find most of it over here. And just pretty much, I'm gonna go ahead and get the Great British Pound and the Japanese yen. So.
Short sell. Short it to the 61.8 retracement level.
What you selling? What you selling over there? What you selling over there?
Euro. I'm looking to sell euro as approaching that 50% retracement line is going to drop to 61.8. Nice little buy right there.
Word. Yeah, if y'all on this call, don't just be listening and hopping in trades. It's just like conversation. At the end of the day, no matter what we tell you, no matter what we teach you, always take trades off of your own analyzing. Don't get on the calls and expect to make money. Expect to get knowledge to whereas you can make money in your own time and not have to depend on anybody. That's just wanted that to be known because we see a lot of people out there that do depend on just the skin or do depend on Christopher Terry, and when he don't have calls, y'all don't make money because y'all don't know what y'all doing. So point blank period, here's my chart. When I come to my chart, I'm gonna go ahead and just set everything up. I'm gonna get everything marked up right now. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this grind. The grind's so ugly. Some people can keep theirs, some people don't. I don't usually keep mine. So when I start my charts, point blank period, I like to figure out exactly where's the trend headed at. Now I know Q got some videos when he has the moving averages, and on the 4-hour chart, usually when the moving averages cross, you can tell the trend. So I just kind of like give you an example of that, how that works. If you do use moving averages, I'll just do a quick little run by how he, basically checks that out. And I want you guys to do the exact same thing. I forgot which one was which. Yo, Jordan. Unmute your phone.
Hey, it's Daniel on right now. Hold on.
Alright, so he's still muted.
What's up? What's up?
Alright, so which one is the exponential and which one is the simple one?
Simple one,
21.
red, exponential is 8, blue.
Exponential is 8. Okay, alright, appreciate it. Alright, so usually with this, anytime he sees that these cross and the red is above the blue, that's letting you know that it's a downtrend. Anytime they cross, that's a short uptrend, so don't overthink about getting into that. Let that be the pullback. And then again, once those do cross again, once the red is above the blue, it's a downtrend. And then the same thing, once the red is under and it switches trends, you'll start seeing the blue bouncing off the red, and now you'll be able to get in for the uptrend. So if you do use moving averages, I'll tell you, that's exactly how he reads them, and that's how you understand which way the trend is headed. So like that's the number one thing you want to do. Myself, when it just comes to learning, just like him, I usually start off at like the day chart, and then I'll get to the 4-hour chart just to kind of see which way headed. I mean, just being smart and just looking at the charts, you can see that, it looks like it's a downtrend. Honestly, just looking at it and coming to it right now, you can see that. So one thing that I do when I set up the charts is first off, I always go get a horizontal line. I put it at the low. Get another horizontal line. Put it at the high. Even though it might not be the highest high, I put it at the high of that right there. So on the third, this is the highest. And then on the 22nd, this was the lowest. Now we're in March and we're seeing what it's doing. So besides that, I usually just get all my charts. Like pretty much, I just look for all the wicks within the market and just go ahead and try to find every single thing I can. So let me just go and see what I can find. Because now once you mark your charts up, I know a lot of people use TradingView, which is cool as well. Once you mark your charts up once, you don't really have to do them too much because they honestly will save for you. So just on a basic 4-hour chart, like this is how my charts look, just marked up right here. You see my low, you see my high, and you see where the candles actually broke once, went to retest, and fell. So I'm actually just mark them up for you so you can kind of tell exactly what I'm doing. I know that name right there don't say Cornell. No, Cornell ain't getting the call. I told Chino and Matt to get in the call. BS and hold on.
Okay, account number is the account number to your trading.
All right. Get into the hour chart.
Nash, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's good? Chillin'. Let me know where you want me to put that UK dude too, because he actually signed up under my mom, but I'm gonna actually get him moved. I have somebody fill in the blanks over there.
I'm gonna message you.
Alright, so we got it. Alright, but so alright, check this. Appreciate it, AJ. You're a little late though. Retest.
This the one from yesterday. We got married today.
Cardi B too. Sister,
What?
boy.
Alright, so basically coming into the market, like one thing I can tell a lot of you guys is viewing this right now is that if you do not mark your charts or even know what's going on, how can you expect to know how long your trade is going to last or even where it's headed at? One thing that I do that helped me out before I knew anything, before I knew anybody who could trade was like, yo, follow what the price is doing. Of course, we use the past to figure out maybe where the price might go, but at the same time, like you would never know exactly like where it's gonna be going at. Like just being honest, because the market can do whatever it wants. So like just being smart and looking at this. One thing that you see within this trade, hold on. All right, so just looking at this, you see for a while from what, November 23rd all the way to like Thanksgiving, going into December, like the market was just moving down. You know, even though it wasn't doing too much, it was just moving down, moving down. This was the high, moving down, and it finally started dropping like around this area right here. So let me just get something to keep that in check. All right, so from this point right here, November 22nd, it was going in a downtrend, moving kind of small, going down, and then finally it broke on what, January 4th, it finally broke. And then you seen what? It continued to go down. Then you finally got midweek that happened right here. And then it finally went right back to test. So at the end of the day, you know, like a lot of people say, you know, the market go up, the market come down, the market go up, the market come down. But there's points to where you got to understand the lows or the previous lows that it's going to break or intend try to, you know, at least try to retest again. So one thing we seen was, okay, you know, it was going in a downtrend, but maybe since it has been going down for a couple of weeks, what, 2 months, it might go back to try to retest. So this right here, the market went right back to this red line where it last broke, went up here, within that, what, hour, it went up, and then what you see, it went right back down, created a lower high, another lower low, another lower high. So like that right there was letting me know that it failed to hit that. So now not always do it mean that. Just because you see the price break and close up here don't always mean, oh, it's going to continue up, it's going to continue up. That's why we always tell people just be patient. Because now you got 1 hour of being there, 2 hours of being stuck, 3 hours of nothing, 4 hours of, you know, you're just there for 4 hours. Now you don't know if you want to close your trade and losses, closing the little profits that you got because it's not doing nothing. Sometimes you just got to let it do what it's supposed to do. So if you would have seen like that first drop, not always, but you could kind of catch the picture like, oh shit, let's see if we go back to set the lower high. The lower high to me is honestly the pullback. So let's just go right back. Let's just go right back. And then after I set this up, I'm gonna just basically get into like the support and resistance and you know how you could pretty much get in good trades and understand when to get out. Especially some of you guys that scout the market and really don't know what y'all doing. Y'all just in there just gambling pretty much. And again, I'm not an expert. Alright, so check this out. On January 28th, and good thing this ain't Euro because we lost some money on Euro playing around like around that time. I remember Euro was on some other shit. But just think of it like this. On January 28th, don't overthink about the dates. At one point in time, this right here was a spot where the price was just basically just tapping. Then on what, January 30th, the price broke, went all the way back up, and then basically continue to go back in the uptrend to retest that last high. After that, we seen what happened with the market. So at the end of the day, you just seen that this was this is already a resistance line. Period. After it broke, whatever was support now becomes resistance. Whatever resistance now becomes support. So just because this broke don't mean that, oh yeah, this is about to be it. But just thinking of it, okay, this was the last resistance point. It broke that. You know, this was the last resistance point. It broke that. So now at the end of the day, this is the resistance, this is support. So now within this, you could be trading because even though it went down, you see the wick start happening, you see a little hammer getting basically made, and then the market go right back up, test this again, end up going above, close, fell, go right back down. Like and during that time, just being on the 30 and the 15-minute charts, you would have been understanding, you know, where to get in if you were scalping. But if you were holding this trade, you would know that, okay, it's going to be a small pullback for what, 1, 2, 3 hours. So, you know, if you're in this trade, if you were up here, you could have probably held it and then, you know, could have waited for this to re-enter to get another order. Some of you guys let trades drop and drop and drop. and then you be like, oh, well, it's dropped low enough, I'm gonna just buy it now, and then it drop and drop and drop. Then it go up for like 2-3 minutes. You like, oh, it's going up, I'm about to buy it, and then it drop and drop and drop, and y'all not realizing where the market is headed at in the entire way. So sometimes you just gotta really sit back and go back and be like, all right, what has happened and what is happening. So now you don't gotta worry about just trading. You could just wait and then get in a perfect setup because you already seen where the market was going. So just seeing that, you already seen that, okay, boom, it failed to break this last high. Just put that right there just so you can see, like, last high. Like, and, like, this is, like, how I've been trading since day one. Like, even when we didn't know, like, too much, like, this was just, like, just being smart about it. It failed to break this, so now when we know it's a downtrend, we know the market sets lower lows and lower highs. Lower lows, lower highs. After the first breakout. So just let this be like the first one. So at the end of the day, this is the lowest low of the downtrend at that point of time. After it went right back up to retest, I even when you see my charts, I draw a lot of lines because I know what it's doing. But some of you guys might be like, oh, his charts look crazy. No, it's just me keeping up with what I'm doing. So now I can see when something happened, oh, it's getting ready to test that last lower high that it had on February 3rd, and it's March. So you got to really have your charts just always marked up, always on top of your game. So right now, just looking at it, it set that low. If none of this was here right now, I'm like, yo, bro, just looking at the charts right here. Yo, it fell that high. It set a little low right here. I got a little green hammer around here. Let's see exactly what happens. So within that time, we see the market do what? Went right back up to this line where I was just telling you where the price was holding at. Went right back up, tested it, set up the lower high. Don't hop in this trade just because you see this and you see this indecision. Can you like, oh, it's about to go down? Always wait, because if you would have been patient and just waited for this to just close, you could have got in right here and then continue to ride the trade. Still would have been in profits no matter how many hours it was. So my fault, I had somebody text me. So after that, we see again a lower low setup. Then it went up, it held, consolidation. Price finally made it mind up, and then it finally what? Dropped. Consolidated. Went right back up to test this last what? This was once support. It broke support. You see the doji. It held, went right back down, didn't really do too much. Went right back up to test. Failed. Then what we see? Boom. A crazy drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hours right there that you could have just been making money off of in that trade and just going back in time again. Like I say, we always got lines set up from the past to predict the future. So that's just not even funny. That's just the way I do it. A lot of people do it that way. Some people get more technical with it. I keep it mad basic and simple for you guys because at the end of the day, if your eyes can see something and you see where the market is going, you don't gotta have too much experience to just know basic knowledge of what's going on. That's like somebody giving you $1,000 and they're telling you that, listen, it's 10 people and we gotta have everybody get even amount. You don't gotta be the smartest person to just say, okay, it's 10 people, everybody get $100. Boom, it's simple, right? Because it's just notice. You notice what's going on. So in the market, you gotta just keep your eyes open and notice. You know when a girl don't like you. You know when somebody's good at football. You know when somebody might talk a lot about what they're doing, but it might not be. You feel me? Like you just notice things. So when it comes to trading, one thing I could tell you is notice price. Look at the price past tense and then notice price and what it's doing now. Because at the end of the day, that right there, that's gonna help you out. So hold on. All right. Hold on, let me go back to what Chris just said. Oh yeah, my fault. Let me go back through these questions real quick. Alright, what up, Janelle? Kevin's going on. Alright, so remind them about price action, about the support and resistance so they can be confident in the trade. It's high probability. Alright, bet. So exactly what Chris said. Like the whole point of these, like just think of it. When you're trading, you need more than just one confirmation. It's not always about, oh, the scanner told me to get in and buy it. I'm gonna buy it. If you understand why you're buying it, the scanner's gonna be nothing but an extra piece of money to help you get that trade right. Because now you're doing more homework into the trade. So just think if you did this. One, you notice reversal patterns, right? You notice hammers, you notice dojis, you notice railroad pairs, you notice certain things like that. There we go. You feel me? Like you notice certain things in the market like that. Write that down. That's one thing. A reversal pattern. That's one thing that you notice. I'm gonna write them down with you. Some of y'all be lazy. So one, reversal patterns. Oops. Two, support, resistance. And I'm not gonna go over like all these and what it is. Like I really want y'all to kind of do the research, and then when we do, all right. So this is what we're gonna do. Pretty much a webinar for some people who see stuff and ask questions about it when we're not talking about it. I want y'all to do homework. So now, for anybody who do have a question, I'll write your name down. So next time we are in a webinar and I see your name and I ask you, hey, what is supply? What is supply and demand? Oops, and you don't tell me the answer, you don't say it right. Then I'm gonna kick you off. Why? Because you're not doing no work. Supply and demand. And yeah, hit Q up. Q got supply and demand indicators. There's a lot of people. Ooh, what did I do? All right, bet. So the whole point of trading is honestly to take high probability trades. Just think of it as basketball. If you had a chance to pick the top 5 people in the game right now, I just want you to think. Like, I don't know if you play basketball, but if you do, who would you pick? Would you pick somebody from the Charlotte Hornets? You gonna pick somebody from what, the Orlando Magic? Or are you gonna pick one, Steph Curry, because he got an amazing shot? That's one confirmation, right? Who's a good big man? Who's a good big man? What? We get 2, DeMarcus Cousins. 3, we get Kyrie. 4, we get LeBron. 5, who else can we get? Who else? Y'all get the picture pretty much, right? Y'all get the picture. Y'all gonna pick the best of the best before y'all even play the game. You're not gonna just get into a trade because you want to do it. You're gonna do it because 1, you see a reversal. 2, you see it tapping that support, that resistance line. You feeling like it's gonna reverse. 3, you see the M being formed with the resistance. So now you're like, oh yo, double top. I know some of y'all call it the AUD USD double top. Y'all caught the double top. Y'all made money off of that. And I know they were just in it not too long ago. Where was it at? I know Jordan was in it. I got in late. They got in a double top right here, supply and demand. So that was just more confirmations. But at the same time, M's, W, trend lines, understanding all that, like that right there can help you so much. Just so much. It can help you out. Oops. Hold on, make sure I have no more questions. Kyrie, what up, fam? Chris, what you mean? Unmute your phone about the price action. And resistance numbers. Now I know a lot of people use Fibonacci's. Justin. Justin.
Yeah.
You use Fibonacci's?
Yeah.
Alright, bet. So take over the screen and show them like how to use fibs and how you would use it. I'm actually go to my chart that I already drew up. This is a chart that I already drew up once. I'm gonna go get an example of that too as well.
Is it you?
Alright, so this is my fault. So this right here is a chart that I did like not too long ago. I just made a new one to kind of show y'all, but this is like my chart. So the first week of 2016, this was GBP JPY when it first broke. Within that time, I'm gonna let Justin go over the fibs in a minute. Within that time, we seen the lower highs being set. We seen the small pullbacks, lower highs being set, small pullbacks, lower highs being set, small pullbacks, another low high being set. This was an old supply. And at the end of the day, it broke the support. Now it's resistance. We seen what happened, and then what do we see? When you see them crazy drops, usually you're gonna have a strong, at the end of the day, you're gonna have a strong pullback. The market's gonna go right back up to retest that, and if it fell, what do we happen? Again, it continues to fall, it continues to break, and that's how you can find your trend line. So I have my trend pretty much set up right here, and we seen that pretty much it was following, it was respecting it. Even though it don't always touch it, it was respecting it. Even though it had a strong pullback, it still respected the trend line. So it was still in the downtrend. Then we have it right here when it actually broke. And now we see that the market's right here. Like literally right here, not doing too much. So at the end of the day, some people might be ready for a bigger uptrend. At the end of the day, we don't know. Because it's not doing too much right now to even show us. But like this is just a little close-up of just how everything was working when I was doing this, like back when it was going on. This was just all that was going on with the market. And then we seen the trend line of the uptrend happening from the 11th through the 16th. So that was a little midweek. Bounced up, boom, bounced up, went all the way up, held, boom, finally broke, went right back up to retest it. Then it continued to fall right back up. Fall right back down. So like that would have been a perfect trade, a perfect midweek setup right there that you would have got in and been ready for the next week so you could get right back into the downtrend that you was already in. And then you see exactly what was happening, and it continued just to go to waste. So you would have definitely been making a lot of money. I know a lot of people have been off of that pair, and then we see it's going up. So now we just kind of want to see what the market do. And let me just do something real quick.
Yo, can you hear me, yeah?
Yo, I can hear you, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, not much. I was just talking about the price at support and resistance, right?
Yeah.
Say, for example, it's at 161.240, and you've got a resistance line right there at the point. What I tend to do is, let's say it drops down to 161.200. I would use the 200 as the point where I would look for the price action to take action, because at the 200, that's a price level that's harder to break.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. If it's at 50.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
The 50 price is easier to break, but because the price hits the 100, people will rather get that kind of level. And if it's at the 1,000, it's even harder to break. So the 1,000 is the strongest, the 100 is medium, and the 50 is weak.
Okay,
So you can use it as a
who's breathing
confidence.
like that? Alright, hold on, let me do you a favor real quick. Sam, who's Sammy? Sam, mute your phone. Alright, my fault, I had to mute her. But yeah, I see exactly what you're saying, and I know exactly what you mean. Just looking at that 161 and looking at it right here, like 161, we just seen that the price was real heavy over here. What about the fibs? Do you use the fibs, Chris? Do you use that at all?
That's my next lesson in baby pips. To be honest, I haven't finished all of lessons. I've just finished support and resistance and some price action and reversal patterns. But I'm looking to specialize in the market making and the levels, counting the levels.
Okay. Yeah, see, the level counts have been good with me. I haven't even paid attention too much to fibs. So I'm actually let Justin kind of hop on and go over that because I know him and Rashid actually use the Fibonacci retracements and everything. It's been working in their favor.
Okay.
Yo, y'all on right now? Hold on.
Yeah, I'm on. You can hear me?
Yeah, I'm about to give you the control real quick.
Hold on. Let me tell you which one to give control to. Cause I'm on both my phone and my computers.
You want to give it to the web, right? I can give control to the one that's on the web.
Can you hear me now? Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to get my computer to work. I'm trying to just talk through my computer.
But so you could call in. You could call the number on your phone and just use your computer.
I'm saying though, cause I got the Fibonacci on my computer. I was learning the Fibonacci on my computer.
Yeah, so what I was saying.
I'm saying
you call on your phone though, like you could.
I'm saying Did you make me a presenter?
Yeah, I was gonna do that. I was just trying to figure out which one to use.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to figure out too. Okay, so the one on my phone is Wealth Club. So the one on my phone is Wealth Club. So what's the other one?
They both Wealth Club, but I see one that says Web. So I'm about to make that a presenter real quick.
All right.
Yo, PJ, mute your phone.
Oh, sorry.
Good.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go over Fibonacci, a little bit of what I was learning, for the past week or two, going hard, really trying to figure it out. So, like, we all have a tool on our Traders Way that's called the Fibonacci retracement tool. So the way you would use the Fibonacci retracement tool is you would find a trend. Like, you would locate a trend, whether it's up or down. It doesn't matter. It's all up to you. And so, like, those market retracements, the Fibonacci tool will actually allow you to see that and allow you where you can enter or, get out of a trade that you are already in. So, like, the way you would do it is you would locate a trend. So I'm gonna just go on a 4-hour chart. I'm on a 4-hour chart, and I just locate the last bottom, the last low, to the last high. So you just draw, a diagonal line from the low to the high, and then you'll get your level counts, like, and percentage retracements right on the screen. So, like, it'll measure that uptrend or downtrend, whatever. It'll measure it, and it'll actually tell you. All the time you want to be getting in trades between the 50% retracement and the 61.8 retracement. So you want to be looking for entries, whether it's up or down, in between those two. Hold on. In between those two points. So, hold on, I'm plugging up my phone. So, like, right here, we got the euro versus the dollar, and it's approaching that 50% retracement line. So you'll see that's some major support right there also. Like, you see that floor right there, so it'll drop down to that 50% retracement line, and you see that's a major point because price was there right here, price was there right here, and price was here, right here. So, like, I'm actually looking at this. I'm looking to see if I want to sell it to the 61.8 retracement line, and that's where I would get out. So how many pips is that right there? It's about, I'm looking to gain about 95 pips. About 95 pips on the sell, but I will wait and be patient with with it, I'll wait till like the next 4 hour candle close at 1 a.m. So in 7 minutes, another 4 hour candle will pop up. So that'll be, over the next course of the 4 hours, I see how it's performing from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. And then I may try to get my entry in this for a sell about New York session maybe tomorrow. See how this session perform. But I will look to sell from the 50% retracement line down to the 61.8. And you can do it on any type of trend. Like it doesn't really matter. So it's like you could do it from here, anywhere where you see a trend, you can place your Fibonacci retracement. And so like like you see how I had it from bottom to top, you'll see the difference. Like it'll be 100% up here and then 0% up here. If you do it the opposite way, it's still the same thing. The opposite way lets you know where you could be potentially getting out. So like it's just the inverse of it. So if you seen like right here, we saying that 50% retracement is approaching that. Some people you'll know because like some of the sellers are starting to get out and take profit around now. So like it may retrace a little bit up and then just continue to drop. So let's see. And it's also dealing with support and resistance because as you can see, certain points here correlate with the Fibonacci retracements. So it breaks through zones all day. It breaks through support. It breaks through resistance all day. That's what the market does. And so like the Fibonacci retracement tool is just another way to see where you can be entering and exiting the trade. So like I said, the 50% retracement line, like once you place your Fibonacci on your chart and you see the trend, you'll be able to tell, okay, it's around 50% retracement point, it's around 61%. I'm looking to get my entry somewhere in between there.
So, quick question, or key point, should I say? So you would make sure, yeah, that you would draw your Fibonacci, right? If the trend's going down, you draw it from top to bottom, right?
Yep.
And then if it's going from bottom to top, then you draw it from bottom to top.
Yeah.
And also another point is explain to them which one of the levels, which two of the levels are the most important of the Fibonacci. The digits, the numbers, the actual numbers, like the 38 is it? And the 61. They're the most important levels, right?
You see, yeah, the 50 and the 61.8% retracement levels are important and key factors of, entering the trade.
Okay. All right.
And you can see it. You can see it's basically measuring the trend for you. That's what the Fibonacci does. It basically measures the trend. So it provides these values, and when it retraces to those certain values, you can get indication of what price is going to do next. So it's just like I said, it's just like a correlation between it's like a correlation with price action.
All right. So you see you've got to make sure, right? This is another reminder. You got to make sure that price is fluctuating between the low and the swing high. The price has to be between the swing low and swing high, right? It doesn't have to be broken. If it's broken, then the Fibonacci is not drawn right?
Exactly, because that's where you would get the levels from in the first place. You get what I'm saying? It's within that larger range. Like right now, this is the 4-hour chart. You can see dips. You can see it going up, down, up, down, up, down. But in a monthly, it's in one consistent trend. Okay. So like you want to be seeing where price is going next on the smaller time frames, because you want to you can't do too much. Like I couldn't measure Fibonacci on this weekly chart just with a straight downtrend like that. You get what I'm saying? Like it has to be like somewhat up and down, up and down, up and down. It has to be some type of fluctuating price for you to see. Like you see right now, it's like, Trade in that range. It's not too many breakout points. It's really just keep going up, testing it, breaking back down, breaking up, testing it, and now it's like going down. So I think I will be selling. And you can see the double top. I will sell it from the 50% retracement level down to the 61.8. That's where I'll be looking to take my profits.
So price action comes into it as well, yeah?
And then price action, you can definitely see if I'm selling it from the 50% retracement line down to the 61.8. That's that last lower low it just made. You get what I'm saying?
So if you was to say if you entered at the sell right next to that retracement line there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your target would be down here, the next line.
Yeah, I would set my take profit, somewhere down here. I would set my take profit. I would set my stop loss for this type of trade somewhere above, about the 38.2 retracement level. You get what I'm saying? Because that was that resist. 38.2 would be the resistance point. That was the last resistance point it's had. So after it tested that for the second time, you see that double bottom. After it tested that for the second time, it started to come down for the next 4, 8, 12, 16 hours. It started to drop.
Okay.
So now it's approaching that 50% retracement level where, I will be looking for it to start to sell. And then I will place my stop loss, above, and then my take profit will be somewhere around the 61.8 retracement level. I think the sellers, the buyers will start to take back over retracement, maybe back to the 50% line, or maybe all the way back to the 38.2 retracement line, because then it'll finish out that double bottom also.
Okay, so if it goes above the 61, imagine it does go above the 61, would you have to redraw your Fibonacci?
No, that would be called an extension. That would be called an extension. Now it will drop from the 61.8. It broke that support. Now it can be.
Let me just turn off this alarm. Sorry, yeah, go on.
So like if it breaks down, if it goes to the 61.8 retracement level, which I'm predicting, and look, it just opened. The new 4-hour candle just opened. So it's red. It may drop through that 50% retracement level. May get a little pullback during London, but then New York session New York session, it may drop again.
Okay.
So like if it breaks through the 61.8, that's an extension. That's a continuation of the trend. You see the overall trend was down. You see how it retraced all the way back up. It broke through the 50% retracement level, came to the 38.2, started to come back down. So now it's testing that 50% level again. This time it may drop through because it already tried to do it before, and that's where that double bottom come through. So like if it breaks down to 61.8, I will be looking to take profit. If it continues, that's just an extension of the overall trend of what you see above.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can see I have like indications. You can see like this 3 predicted the long downtrend. This 3 predicted the little uptrend. Now this 3 is predicting that downtrend again. So now I just use it as another confirmation. I'm already expecting. I already see that it's dropping to the 50% retracement level. So then I would just try to set a take profit around the 61.8 retracement level.
Cool. Okay. Would you advise, say it did extend past the 60 and then it goes to, was it 120, is it? What's the next level?
128, I believe. 128.
And then there's one more after that?
Probably 161, I believe. Let me see. Let me just clarify that.
Yo, Justin, once it hits the 50, don't you think it might do like a strong pullback, or no? You think it's gonna drop?
Yeah, I mean it possibly can. That's where you want to just have risk management, set your stop loss. So if it's your stop loss, okay, like you lost out on a certain amount, but the risk to reward was pretty good. So.
Yo, on Q training though, he had something where he was talking about like once it gets to certain different ones, it goes slower. I know he said the first one is more movement, the second one is the third one is a little slow, the fourth one is very slow. Like it's certain levels that it hit on the fibs that make it actually, move faster and move slower when it comes to that.
Okay.
So you might want to check out that Wall Street Academy jump.
Yeah, I will. I'm saying I've been like
that happened on that double top.
The honest thing is, it's just like I've been using it. Like I'm not Like it's crazy. It's dropping though. You know, it's dropping. Like my prediction don't seem too off. But like that's what I'm saying. I just been really watching the video over and over again and like learning it.
Video was you watching?
I can send it to you. It's called. Matter of fact, I can probably show it to you.
Yeah,
It's
because
this right here.
Yeah,
you
you need to
explaining
share
this
that
perfect.
video.
Y'all make sure y'all follow and download Twitch. Follow DFW Trade House. Because I don't know why Austin gave y'all this link. There's a lot of people on this link right now that's supposed to be just watching. If y'all in this go-to meeting, y'all better be asking some questions. Don't be quiet, or I'll kick y'all off.
But I don't know if y'all can see my. Can y'all see my? Can y'all see this YouTube?
No.
No, on your screen.
Only okay. My bad.
You might as well just send it, bro.
Yeah, I was just going. Okay, I'll send it to you. But I'm saying I was just going to tell everybody that it's just called How to Trade with Fibonacci Levels.
Post it in the group me.
I will. All right, I'll post it right now. Matter of fact.
Yeah. Then
But it's called How to Trade with Fibonacci Levels. It's pretty good, and it's an hour long. So you definitely know I've been sitting there listening and watching this for like. The thing is, I will rewind it. Play it back, rewind it, play it back, and I'm still, touching up on some things. But the last couple of days, I've been really trading with these Fibonacci, with the Fibonacci retracement and this indicator, and it's been pretty good. It's been like my entries have been really good using that. So,
Oh yeah, we
trade.
cashed out yesterday off the GBP JPY off of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, I'm mastering what I'm doing. Like, I'm trying to.
Hey, along with Fibonacci's, are you guys gonna do the patterns?
What you mean, like the bat and the bat and everything like that? The harmonics?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay.
We're gonna have a fib training.
But yeah, like I don't know exactly like about like exactly how to do the harmonics, but how we was talking about. Can y'all see this? The scanner?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like the market makes certain movements all the time. It makes certain measurements in the market. That's how they're able to tell. You see Fibonacci, you will see it from bottom to top, and then you will see, okay, it dropped to that 50% retracement level. I could see it without even, using the tools. It came up, it dropped to that 50% retracement level, came back up, couldn't break that previous high, came back down to about the 38.2, dropped again to about the 50% level, came back up for that retracement, maybe during one of the sessions, and it continued that extension down. You feel me? So it
on
came.
here, right?
I'm sorry?
You can draw that Fibonacci on here now to see which level it's reacting off.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I was going to do it.
Okay. Cool.
It's a little blurry. I don't know why it's yellow. Hold on.
Yo, explain how to enter properly with this harmonic scanner.
Price action, maybe? I think that's the
A
same
lot of
as
people have questions on that. When to exactly enter in the harmonic scanner?
Okay.
Like effectively, rather than just using the regular entry or the entry max, so that you're kind of like confirming, like adding more confluence.
Okay.
All right. Well, I don't know how to change the color of my of the.
Right click on the line that you drew.
You go to objects and you can change the color by or just right clicking and just going to objects.
Emery.
What up?
In the DFW Trade House?
Nah, I'm downtown Atlanta right now.
Nice. You're all over,
Hey, would you
y'all
guys
all
agree,
over America.
All right.
Tired of shit.
All right. Whatever.
You got right click, and you can just go to objects and then just
I
change
change it. But when I change it, only the actual line changes.
No, you got to go to the other option, other tab.
Yo, right click on a Fibonacci.
You gotta click on the purple line.
Click on the purple line, you said?
Yeah, on the Fibonacci that you drew, if you right click on it, you can change properties.
Fibo properties?
Yep.
Fibonacci properties, that's what I'm saying. Oh, it says that's just the style. Let me see. Okay,
That
cool.
double click that purple line and then right click it.
There you go.
Boom. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect Fibonacci. 50% level. It came down. It was up. It was on an uptrend. Bottom to the low. That's the 100%. That's the measurement. From 100 to 0. That's the measurement. From that low to that high, that's the measurement. So you could click it from the bottom to the top. It'll show you the measurement. It came down. So the uptrend, it got a little. The seller started taking control. The sellers was able to push price all the way back down to the 50% retracement level. The buyers started to take back over, pushed all the way back up to the 23.6, couldn't push it up any longer, came right back down again to the 50% retracement level. So it's just like price was just in war right here. Like both sides were really winning. You could have been selling for 12. You could have been buying for 12 hours, selling for that's more than 12. Nah, 12 hours. You could have been selling for like a couple hours each, like just catching the setup. But the way I would enter is like if the scanner is approaching entry zone, is in between the entry min, entry max, or it's just close to the entry line. Period. If it's a buy showing on like the hour chart, I would be looking on like the 15-minute chart for that double bottom. Like I would look on a lower time frame for that drop, and then it tried to push down, came back up for the retracement, dropped again, pushed down again, and then I would try to coming up off that last leg of the double bottom on a lower time frame, because then I might catch a perfect entry as far as it might shoot up and may not ever go back down that far. So now I could set a stop loss and profit. Now, either way, if I'm unsure, I can still hold the trade because I can't lose that trade any longer. You know what I'm saying? So if it close out, it closed me out with a little bit of profit. So that's something that I would be looking for, like on an hour or 4-hour chart. It's about patience, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people may see on a 4-hour chart, buy. Like, okay, buy. Or even that is at the even if it's at the entry level, like you know what I'm saying? Like say you see it at the entry level and you like that doesn't mean just buy right then and there, because on a 15-minute chart or even a 5-minute chart, it may be no type of retracement level whatsoever. It probably just dropped to that point or rolls to that point. You want to look for that double top or that double bottom depending on what the overall trend say it's going to do. So you will see the larger time frame, and then you would look for the exact same, basically the exact pattern close to on a smaller time frame, so you can catch it. That's just a little tip. But I'm telling you that Fibonacci also would definitely help you, like if you just study it.
I'm about to learn that, bro.
Because that right there, just going off of that, plus your other type of own confirmation, personal confirmations, it can actually help you because you can see, like, you can already predict, like, oh, this is what I think it's going to do, and then you put your Fibonacci on, and then, you have your other confirmation, whether it's whatever type of indicators you have, you put it together, you can start to really get some perfect trades. Like, I've been really, like, perfecting this with that, like, with my confirmations and then the Fibonacci, and I'm still learning, like I said, like, I'm still learning. I hope somebody, could see what I was explaining.
Make sure you post that video.
Anybody else got anything to say? Anybody else got some questions? Anybody got some tips?
Honestly, can you open up like a naked chart and then just give one more example of like, let's find like a Fibonacci like on an open chart, on a naked chart.
Yo, Justin, go to AUD USD and go to the H4 chart.
Mm.
I'm on that right now. I've done my analysis on that already.
So basically, it's on an uptrend right now, right? So we go from all the way in the bottom, all the way to the top.
No,
Yeah,
it's
let me
not.
play around. Let me play around with this real quick.
It's
I mean,
yeah,
it's
it's not really on the uptrend. It's a butterfly pattern as far as harmonics goes. If you look, you'll see a double top, and then you see that long wick right in the middle. That's basically the neckline. So basically, you want to catch the trade at that neckline. You see that long wick?
I think okay on this AUD USD. I don't know if y'all like mm, I think it's gonna start to come down.
Yeah, well, because check this out. What you can do is if you look on a scanner, you'll see AUD USD, and it's going to show a butterfly pattern. Now it's already showing that it's going to drop all the way down to 72902. But if you want a perfect entry, what you do is you see that long wick right there. I can't even
Which long wick?
click it
The hammer in the middle.
in the middle. That's called the neckline.
Okay.
You talking about right here?
Yeah, basically, when you catch a double top, this is gonna help you guys out a lot. When you catch a double top or a double bottom, that long wick in the middle is basically called a neckline. All right. So instead of you trying to go for the perfect entry, you feel me? If you catch it at the neckline, that's kind of like a perfect entry right there. You get what I'm saying? Rather than just catching it on one of the legs.
Mm. Cause I think and right here, like hold on.
Watch, you're gonna see it play out. Like go back to a different double top. Like you'll see exactly what it did. Like you can see one right there to the left. You see that one right there?
This one
Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, you see that double top
and
right
right
there? Go
here
back.
and right
Right? And
here.
you see the neckline? The neckline, which is the
Boom.
long wick. You see that long wick? At the bottom of the long wick, that's called a neckline going all the way across. You see what it did? It dropped straight through.
Darnell knows. I mean,
That's
Connor
what you
knows.
that's what you want to do. You want to always look for necklines when you look for the double top and double bottom.
Look. Expect this though. It might make one little push up right here, but look, this is I know that's gonna go down because you see how this candle was right here, this 4-hour candle right here. This candle was at one point trying to close like push up strong enough to engulf it, but it couldn't. So like now you can even see like this new 4-hour candle just open ridiculous. It's like dropping crazy, but I think it's gonna be a strong retracement.
Now check this. Go to the harmonic scanner and go to AUD USD and watch us
And
basically
let's see what the
what's getting ready
scanner
to happen.
says. Let's see what the scanner says.
Yep, that's just more confluence. Exactly what we said. Watch what you see. AUD USD on the D1 butterfly right there.
Oh my god! Oh my
You see
god!
that?
I swear to God, I didn't know that this was on here.
You see that?
I didn't know that it was on here.
Now picture you catching it right at that neckline. Picture you drawing a pendant order right at that neckline. Got him.
Got him.
Hey, Darnell, I'm in that trade right now in that cell. I've been in it. My video's on there
You
now.
wanna hopefully you didn't get in just now. Hopefully you're being patient.
I've been in from up the top.
Oh, all right. So you're probably up. You're probably in profit right now, right?
Yo, don't put your stop loss in profit, but don't close that. At least till down here to that 23.6 retracement level around take. You see how one level of 23.6, boom, that's the take profit one. 38.2, 50% is telling you take profit again. Because remember what I told y'all earlier. Like when it once price goes in one direction and then it goes in the opposite direction back to that 50% retracement line, that means that the people are taking their profits. That's what's going on in the market. So the measurements, like it go from 0 to 100, is basically letting you know what's the volume in the market, basically. because once it touches that 50% retracement line, it's letting you know that people are taking profits. People are getting out the trades. You get what I'm saying? So once people get out the trade, whoever, you know, sustains the most buyers or sellers, that's the direction that it goes in at that 50% retracement level. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like at the level, like when people start taking their profits, like right here, you see, like it went up. It went up to this 38.2 retracement level. People started to take their profits at this level. That was one point that people started taking their profit. So then the buyers started taking their profits once they got to the 38.2 retracement level. So then it dropped back down to like the 50% retracement level. So now it's just like, okay, the sellers are now taking their profit. So now the buyers took back over. They retraced back up to the next level of the 38.2 retracement level. The buyers started to weaken, and then it dropped again, right back to the point it was at. So now it made that double bottom, triple bottom. Boom, shot up. You get what I'm saying? So at the same time, it's tug of war, but whatever is made first is like, whatever is like majorly made is gonna go up. You see it hit right there, hit there, like around this, well, hit right here, hit right here, hit right here. So that's like 3 times. It's like almost at 3 points, price was right there just fighting.
Can you do me a favor and tell me where that take profit 1 zone is, please? What number it is?
It's 72,901, 0.72901 AUD USD. So I will place like on this. I will be looking.
I'm in a meeting right now. Let me see. Hold up.
This is about to be a Brinks trade for real.
Yeah.
I've got a trading stop in there anyway, so if it comes right back, I can just break even.
Smart man, smart man.
Yeah, I would recommend that anyway. Like the way I've been trading lately, anytime I'm in profit and I've been in profit for a while, I will move it to break even. You know what I'm saying? So either you win or you break even.
Okay. If it shifts like 25 pips, I always make sure I shift it into like 5 pips worth of profit.
One thing is like y'all, like we can make a lot of money together if we have to do this every day. Like I know, like if there's any marketers on the call or whatever, like I just mean like we need everyone looking at this, because like the money with recruiting is all good, but once you can duplicate and actually help them understand and make money from the markets, that's when you really are doing something. So like we need to be looking at this all day, every day. It's to me is more so about the pips at this point. Like it been about like we always love trading. Like trading is real cool. It's like, but it's take patience. It's like chess. Trading is like chess. Like you got to be patient. You got to be strategic, and you got to come up with your own rules that you don't break for nobody, and then you'll be a profitable trader.
Oh, cool. This is
we gonna do this every day. Just for anybody who haven't seen the post, Sundays we'll go over the basics. Mondays we'll go over reversal patterns, like every single one in detail. Tuesdays support and resistance. Wednesdays double tops, double bottoms. Thursday it'll be like advanced, like everything at once. So it'll be everything that we learned from Sunday until like Thursday, and we'll trade together. Another thing that I was telling people, instead of everybody trading everything, we should pick as a fucking group like 8 peers to just trade, and we all trade the same thing. So at least we'll have 2 people trading one, 2 people trading the other, and then at night when we do have these webinars, the first hour we could just all come together and mark the charts up together. And then once London hit, we'll just make money together from all the things we were doing. So that's how me and my team was doing it. So I feel like the whole company can do that. Like, yo, we won't lose no money. Like people will really be hating on us for real, because we work together at what we do.
No, for that.
I like that idea. I like that idea a lot, guys.
That's a great idea.
Make sure that we hit up the news as well. Check the news before anything.
Right.
Have somebody check the news. Have somebody watching, like, just everything that's going on with the economy, especially like if it's oil. Because I'm not good with trading oil and gold, but I do have people that I know that trade that every single day. So if it's people that you know on your team that does, let's get them connected with each other. And we could just
Yo, I like
Facebook.
I like gold. I like gold. Gold is good to me. I like gold.
Me too, man. I married her. She made me 279.
Gold is good to me. Like if you like, we can catch some pips on gold together.
Hey, I made $4,000 last Thursday
Chat,
off gold.
gold. Make a Euro group, make a gold group, make a GBP JPY group, make all the chart groups.
I don't have to do all that.
I like the GBP,
No, the more eyes done.
Yo, I'm telling y'all, if y'all want some money, trade the yens. Trade the yen pairs.
Yeah, they all go for 100 pips.
Like what?
So in London.
200 pips. You'll catch some money.
Inbox me about them groups. I've got some
That
information.
it go crazy.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. They go. Matter of fact, not even Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Hey, Emery, is that what we caught last night? Is that what we caught last night? When we analyzed it and got the perfect entry?
Yeah, we caught like 60 pips before London started.
Before it started, like we just watched it form, like perfect double bottom.
So
Yeah, I got a question.
So I just need to do marketing. But man,
I don't know how to trade GBP though. For real. I need to learn how to trade it. I stay away from it.
Say that one more time, Jimmy. Jimmy, you said something about what you say?
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay.
Alright, I don't know if he's talking, but
I'll step away. Yo, give me like four or 5 minutes, guys. I'm stepping away from my phone.
Yo, Emery, I got a question, bro.
Hold on, real quick. What's up? All right, Bam, I'll come downstairs. Give me a minute. All right. What was your question?
You guys are talking about all getting together and making all these trades, like on these calls and everything through the week. Is there a way that we could like make it work better? Like maybe making up a separate Facebook page, so like when we all see this, we can just post it on there or anything?
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna all like is a thing called TradingView. With TradingView, you can actually share your marked up charts. So I guess on my end, what I'll do is I'll make a post and I'll tell everybody, you know, what 8 currency pairs should we trade as a team. So now we'll get the 8 pairs, and then we'll create 8 groups. So we'll have Facebook groups, and whoever's in those groups, those will be the main thing. So I feel like each person should only pick 2 pairs and be in at least 2 groups. They have different people in other groups. So at night when we come together, it's more.
All right, yeah, Mark. So, yeah, this is sick. I'm gonna hop off the phone though, Mark. But yeah, I'll keep working on this, and we'll figure it out. I need to talk with my leaders, Oliver, and see like what they need the most. So yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow, and then I'll come up with the schedule. I mean, if they need like just like what they need, do they need webinars? Do they need live things? Do they need like what do they need? What do their new guys need? You know what I'm saying? So, but I'll figure it out. So, I mean, let me know what you need. Like, think about what what we could create that could help you, and then fuck it, we'll create it. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds good.
Right. Yeah, that's what they're talking about here. So boom, now we got that. That's covered. So, but yeah.
Yo, is it US2? It says that the group's gonna finish in 5 minutes.
I want to do it where we're doing those webinars, and I don't want to be the one doing the webinar every night. I want other guys to step up. I'm looking for other guys to step up and do it. They got to be good. I'm not going to put somebody up there who's bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You got it. So what we do is, I'll do the first couple, and you take notes on how to do it, and then you study it, and then you do it. Study some more. Do it. Practice. Do it you still need to teach me PPLR. I'm waiting. Once you teach me, I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna put you on the webinar, bro. Let's go. What you waiting for? Carson, man.
I ain't gonna sleep. Only thing is what's today? Wednesday. Monday I woke up.
I mean,
I just really been upset.
I'm not waiting on anybody.
It's a problem.
If you're trying to get in, let's get in. But if they're gonna bullshit, then don't waste your time waiting around for them.
I don't like flying. I don't know.
You lying, Justin.
Yo, flying, I swear, bro. My ears can't take it when I'm landing.
You bet you gum.
Who's hosting right now? Who's hosting the screen?
Me?
Justin.
Justin, okay, cool. You got any markups for us this morning?
Yeah, for sure.
No, I'm not doing, really. I was looking at, me personally, I was just looking at Euro USD. I don't really trade too many pairs at one time. I'm pretty good with the Euro.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to
Alright guys, so we'll see you back on here after Chris Terry's stream, or we might start a little bit before then. You can come catch pips with us. So y'all have a nice night.